Welcome to the parallel universe. Now we will send our neuronauts outside to supervise. Coming in. That's right, the man with the hyperspace jetpack on. We, of course, sent our ship into the even more distant realms of outer space, across 7 star systems, in the 7 galaxies, every star representing a different galaxy, different solar system, different, other than the Milky Way. We sent it all the way into planet Xeon's realm in the Sector 7 supernova of the Rickathar asteroid belt. That's where we begin our exploration. Vertical control towards the vertical wormhole we're being sucked through. Our ship is getting ready. Certainly. We'll send Commander Zod over in his jetpack immediately. Apart in time and space. We're going to stop the wormhole. In the maps of the galaxy, Max can pass by. What is wrong with you? It's completely. This could be universal Armageddon, the answer to the matter, antimatter, inducer of all chaotic connections and creations. This could be the answer to the Big Bang, or the end of the beginning, the destroying of all matter. But then again, matter cannot be created or destroyed, so we'll nearly rearrange it or transform it. Hopefully, our metaphysical or physical being in matter remains constant enough for me to change this circuitry path just so we can slip out of here long enough to survive.
Links between the peaceful wind.
It's the expanding universe.
15 seconds.
Better. Alright. That's fine.
10.
Ready, 1. Pull that one a little bit.
So this is
5
some.
seconds.
fastest living animal the world's ever seen. She's gonna go, go, go. She's grooving. She's gonna go, go, go. She's hungry.
Hello and welcome to Athens Alive. My name is Jason Speck and I'll be your host. Today we're talking about news and issues that affect the people and residents of Athens. Today we're talking about creativity, what it takes to be creative, how to be creative, and whether or not Athens has the flair to continue to be creative. With me today we have Chris Rawlings. He's our local guru and creative consultant. And our special guest, Steve Von Moore.
We also call him Puka. This is his nickname.
Yeah. He's here today to help discuss this issue of creativity. As you can see here, here's a clip of some of his work that he's done.
I guess we'll have to introduce it afterwards.
So let's start the program. You were talking about, or as opposed to that video, what did it take, how long did it take, and what was your inspiration for the creativity in that tape?
Well, it took equipment, of course. Chris is a video camera. We've oft collaborated on
We made
various
several
projects.
movies. We made a movie called Bone Garden, and made several movies, science fiction movies, various things.
People are interested. I had a couple friends over one time, and we were watching some of the stuff we had recorded, and they were really excited about doing some. I think people are excited when they find an outlet to creativity. In Dayton, there's a theater group called Serendipity, and it's just 6 people that got together and decided, okay, you know, we're out of school, we don't know what to do, we might as well, you know,
So you did this
put
in
something
between
out,
time.
write something up, and let the public see. And people want an outlet to creativity, and that's what this is. It's, you know, something I'd written from an experience I'd had, and
What was the name
Chris
of the
was
poem that you read?
very much enthusiastic about me reading it. You mean to read? Or
Take one.
Yeah, this was the first one you obviously put on
couldn't
camera.
begin to
Take three.
tell you.
So when did you start
Take two.
creating poetry? I mean, as far back as...
I'd say I was maybe a sophomore in high school
Question,
when I
good. Camera one,
started to
pen
really
right.
think about it.
Other right.
So this creativity
one.
that you've come up with, this poetry
down
that you
one
came up
slowly.
with, it had
You're on
nothing
there.
to do with Athens whatsoever
three.
or the
Take three.
OU community, the Ohio University community.
I
Let's
have
just
had a
say
number of
One, pull
writing
it out
that
to a 3
has,
shot.
maybe not this one in particular, but
Thank you.
much of it has.
We'll hit
in
5
terms
roll
of
the tape, right?
Athens
No, you did
6,
roller
whatever.
tape.
inspiring creativity
That's
and
wrong.
or
There's another tape.
giving
Oh,
me
sorry.
experience
All right.
to write down in various
Bob, every time we
ways.
roll
have
tape,
you
will there be
been-
audio?
For lack for that.
Some of your poetry, has it
Take one,
been
take
turned
one.
in for
Audio on every
grades
tape?
and for
Yeah.
classwork, or
Except
did you
the last
just
one, I'll
decide
call
to do
it.
this on? I
Okay,
mean, you're
Take two,
obviously
take
you've done
two.
some poetry beforehand, before OU.
One, tilt
Now,
down.
have you taken that poetry and submitted it into the English
Ready?
department?
One, take one.
Or is this all
Only
on
when
your-
I originally
Ready, 2,
entered
take 2.
to get into the creative writing program in the English department at OU.
Take 1.
So is the creative, has it spawned your creativity
Take two,
being in
take
the
two.
creative writing program?
Well, it certainly gives you an outlet. It puts the
3.
and it
Ready,
it,
two,
it really
key.
you know
Take 2 key.
pushes you to that end.
Drop key.
So it gives you a
Ready,
chance
one, take one.
to explore the creative writing courses, or the creative writing club or society or group.
Ready, 2, take
It
2.
gives you a chance to
Ready,
express
one,
yourself
take
in new
one.
ways. With or
Certainly.
without
Ready,
with or
3.
without
And
doing
some-
it out on your own anyway.
Take 3.
It's, in other words, it's another group where you can discuss. Now, do you discuss the poetry that you do? Or is it just lay it out
Ready,
on the
one,
line and
take
see what
one.
everyone thinks? Or,
Ready, 2.
I mean, what exactly do you accomplish by attending this group versus going over
Take
and
2.
doing it on your own?
Well, I'm not sure what group you're referring
The
to.
creative,
Ready,
the creative writing
Two.
1
that
minute,
you're
15
in,
seconds.
or classes
till
that you're
tape.
in.
Ready,
Well,
2,
the classes
take
that I've
2.
taken
1, back in on Jason.
poetry and
Ready,
the
3.
poetry
Three,
that
pull it
I've
out to a
infused into
three-shot.
the stories I've written
Okay, so you put
Take
some
one,
into
ready, one,
the
take
stories
one.
that you've done.
1 minute.
Ready, two.
Okay.
And I keep that
Take
in mind
two.
when I'm writing.
Camera
just
3,
the,
pull it out now.
The
Tilt
flow
down.
of the words, the
Fan
sound
right
of
a
it,
little bit.
in terms of the aesthetic.
Good. Ready,
So
For
do
the
you use
writing.
poetry
Take
as
three.
part
And
of
some
your...
teachers are more willing to
22.
receive that than others.
Take
45
I
two.
had a
seconds
teacher
to tape.
Key.
fall quarter who was opposed to that. He didn't like the cuts I was making.
Drop
he
it,
he
ready,
thought my
one, take
transitions
one.
were jarring, and
Ready,
he
3.
wasn't very enthused about
Scratch,
my
ready, 2, take 2.
my
30
collaboration of
seconds to
different
tape.
elements, and it was discouraging. And then in winter quarter,
So you getting those
I
cues,
took
Denise?
from another,
Ready, 3. Take
teacher.
3.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
and then
Roll
I
11.
will actually
6,
explore
5,
in
4,
terms of
Jason will toss
what
the
I was
tape.
doing.
2.
Having an
Okay,
experimental
don't count
edge,
anymore, honey. We got the
chopping
idea.
different
I'm just counting.
Okay, ready, 1, take
short
1.
fiction pieces and
Ready,
images together.
2, take 2.
Um,
Look at him,
akin to
come
the
on. Talk.
cut up method or
Well, let's take a
Take
look at
one.
some of the
Roll
testimonials that we've
Dissolve.
seen.
Give us sound on 11.
Okay.
Kill their
I was like-
mics.
I'm Jason Barrera.